Okay, my friends, grab yourself a cup of coffee and here's some thoughts that came across my mind when I was going through different clips of Star Trek and got to thinking, how many times was it mentioned on Star Trek from the TOS series all the way up through, let's say, the Enterprise series? The commanding officer or somebody had a cup of coffee in their hand. Okay, let's go back. The trouble with tribbles. Kirk was upset that his coffee was a tribble and his chicken sandwich, I believe it was. There was the balance of power, I believe it was, with the Romulans. The coffee was actually brought to the bridge. Then let's swing into Next Generation. Picard was mainly a tea drinker, but some of his other officers would occasionally have coffee. Certain Klingon security officer had a very strong coffee, which was later mentioned in DS9. And a lot of the other crew members were also drinking Klingon coffee by that time. Now, the most notorious commanding officer, Captain Janeway, almost a permanent fixture in her hand was her coffee cup. And several times she got very belligerent if she didn't have coffee, if you remember. Poor Neelix. And it was mentioned a few times on Enterprise as well. I can't remember the planet that they went to that was like the old Wild West. Captain Archer went into a bar. Instead of ordering whiskey, he ordered a cup of coffee. And later said, "Oh, it is kind of warm outside today to be drinking coffee." So, how many other scenes in Star Trek do we remember them drinking coffee? Or just odd things that pop out like that. But I got to thinking, how much does the Star Trek universe parallel the coffee drinkers universe? And normally I don't do videos on Star Trek, but it is one of my favorite television programs. And I watch a lot of clips from it. Oh, yes. Even some of the fan films have mentioned them drinking coffee. Yeah, most notorious of that would be your Star Trek Continues, which tried their best, and they did quite well to well, let's say recreate the feeling of the original Trek. I'm typing it in now here on the computer. Think. The only way to really find out how many times they mentioned it would be probably get a hold of Vic Mignogna. I can't pronounce his last name. I know his first name's Vic. He did a lot of the editing, a lot of the writing of the stories, and he did Kirk. And he was a friend. He was friends with William Shatner, and got some pointers from him. I think he did, because he did real well until they were told by Paramount to discontinue their program, otherwise they'd be sued because it was too close to the original. The other one that is close to some of the original in the fan base is the what's that? New Voyages or Star Trek? What is that one? Oh, they did a spoof one where they had an Acme time machine, and they sent the JJ Star Trek packing, and that was fun. But JJ Abrams, I'm picking on him, but you know, we all have our own tastes on things like that too. Well, thanks for watching this long-winded, nonsensical nonsense that I've done, because I'm no person to really be editing or commenting on different actors' abilities or writing. But I do like it when they mention a common thing such as coffee, making it more believable, more everyday kind of thing. And if you remember, in the original Star Trek, even Spock drank coffee. So think about that one. Well, you take it easy now. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll do more videos like this and a few others, and you'll have something to chuckle at. Bye-bye.